The Douyu Super League winner bracket semi-final of Group A. As I showed you before, this is the group that we're gonna see tomorrow. This is the group we have today, starting with WFZ versus TH. And here are your players, ladies and gentlemen. Both from China. No surprise there. Of course, Douyu is one of the biggest Chinese streaming platforms. So a lot of Chinese involved here. And we start with the world champion against the second best or third best undead in the world. Usually WFZ is pretty good against human, but if you look at the statistics here, 66% in favor of TH, 71% versus undead. He seems to be unbeatable, but sometimes WFZ has a great day, and then he can beat the likes of TH and Infi. We will see in about 1 hour if that works or not. We go in-game. Last refuge it is. So, the overlay looks good to me. Everything is working. WFZ spawns in the bottom position of Last Refuge, and his opponent, of course, is TH from China. The one who defeated Foggy in the GCS Grand Final in winter. We do have the European and American Open qualifiers online, by the way. They will start in a bit. You can sign up at gcseu.backtowarcraft.com and gcsame.backtowarcraft.com if you want to participate in those tournaments. And TH, surprising, right from the start, it's a Mountain King first on Last Refuge. Something that we haven't seen in a long time, I guess, not from Chinese players. Infi tends to do it from time to time on WFZ's side, of course. It's a Death Knight, no surprise here. And he goes over to the Harass right away, because it became kind of a trend, especially with the Chinese players, to go for the expansion right away. TH and Infi, they mastered this discipline, like fast expansion masterclass. But he starts with creeping, and that will throw off WFZ quite a bit. He's looking for the militia train, but he can't find it. So, what's the deal with MK first? Of course, creeping is a little slower, you don't have water elementals. It's worse for the late game, I guess, because you don't have Brilliant Sora. Nice little steal by WFZ here, coming out of nowhere with this coil. The strength is disable and single target damage. Of course, later on, water elementals can be destroyed easily by dispelling them with destroyers, which will be the key part of the strategy for WFZ most likely. But he's pulling ghouls. Totally forgot about that. He's 5 ghouls coming out. He is on a ghoul build order. No graveyard here, but an early tech. So he's trying to wreak havoc during the creep of TH, and therefore waiting for the militia, waiting with the expansion. Helped WFZ actually, because he had time to accumulate more ghouls. And that's of course more damage. So how much can he do? The DK stole 1 creep already, keeping the Mountain King away from level 2 at least. Further away from level 2. Here's the first Stormbolt, but he can coil against that. It's not a surround, but you see the stun duration is quite long. But still, he saves this one ghoul, and TH, oh, nice coil by WFZ right after the Stormbolt hits. And he gets the first militia. So this is already great, because the creep didn't start yet. He's using the militia to defend this ghoul rush. Oh, interesting, coiling a skeleton. That was certainly a mistake. So not warmed up to the fullest yet is WFZ. But how much time he got here. We're 4 minutes in the game and he didn't even creep his natural yet. Usually you have that done after like 3 minutes. And that helps him because his tech is fast. 2/3 of attack done. Graveyard is in time as well. So he killed only 1 militia. But the thing is, he has to send them back, the peasants. He has to call new militia. That goes into his lumber income. He has a lumber mill, but still. This is not what you want as a human player. Finally, he starts to creep this Ogre Magi. 4 minutes 40. That's so late. Death Knight is focusing on his own creeping here with Watcher Wars. He will have some eyes on the map. And that will help him to see the vision, or to see the movement of his opponent there. We saw the level up, or we heard the level up of the Mountain King. There's no DK in range to steal this one. So Gloves of Haste twice for the Mountain King. Definitely a good item if he goes for Bash, which he certainly will be. Frostborn hit and Coil kills another footman. He has 6, and a key of the strategy of WFZ is to keep the footman numbers low, especially once the fiends arrive. Bolts around is so easy. Tier 2 tech, by the way, done, and tier 3 immediately. He can't go for the slaughterhouses yet, because the graveyards aren't finished, and no second hero as well. Continuously scouting with skeletons. He didn't set up the eye yet. But man, this is gonna be a 6-minute expansion, plus a DK on the way to level 3. He's going for the consumable on the map, like the Watch Awards, and he gets a replenishment potion, which is never wrong for a DK, especially if you don't have statues out. Lich second, 60% already, and then the slaughterhouses will follow once he has the lumber, which he does, and there we go. This will be quite a heavy push coming from WFZ. TH is still on tier 1, only 1 tower in the base, only 3 towers coming up now, 4th one is there, but he has to invest so many resources into his defense. You know the struggle that humans have. But he's trying to buy some time, romantic style, and he does have a good time because the slaughterhouse isn't up yet. Death Knight is home with all the ghouls that he bought, and he's trying to go for the acolytes, but now almost a nice counter, trying to go for the footman that he staffed onto, but failed a little. Not enough damage, but he kills enough footmen. So how much damage can TH do? Can he cancel the tech? I don't think so. Nova number 2 is coming in, but the acolytes are falling. This is the second one. And the ghouls can't really reach. TP out? Yes, TP out, and he kept... Oh no! Nicely done by WFZ, getting 2 footmans during the town portal, and kept the slaughterhouse alive. So the only thing is, he lost 2 acolytes. We will see that in his income later, when the acolytes are back and we compare the gold mines. But still, losing the production facility would have been way worse. And yeah, he bought time for the expo, but destroyers are coming, and if he has 2 destroyers, he can wreck them easily. I mean, the base is super exposed. All 3 towers are right next to each other. That means if he attacks the middle one, splash damage is going to the other ones. Makes it quite easy for undeads to break this. And yeah, quite surprised by the early game of the undead. Lich level 2 with a little bit of healing. He used the Reju potion already. Or replenishment potion. Big healing here as well. Good for the DK, especially against the Mountain King, who desperately needs level 3. Without level 3, he can't really fight. And the Destroyer push just got a lot better, because there are no water elementals, so there's absolutely no damage except the towers. And of course there's no long range attacks from Archmage. Skeleton again scouting, sees alright, he's level 3 now, Robe of the Magi, good item for him as well. And the Brilliance Aura. What's the Mountain King without the Brilliance Aura? No tier 2 still. And WFZ is on a good way. Oh, he is tier 3 already. He restored his gold mine. 8,200. That was a 600 gold harass. So not that bad. But the worst is yet to come. Wow, WFZ killing the Berserker, killing another footman. Easy level 3 for the DK with only 2 creep spots there. And TH needs to create some space with harasses. He's trying to, but the number of footmen is not high enough for that anymore. He only has 3. Can't go into area of effect really. And the first harass is about to start. DK out of position there. I wonder why he's doing that. Just to summon skeletons, I guess. Create some corpses. But Destroyer upgrade is on the way. Almost done. Next harass is coming in though. Footman can easily break this. But there should be destroyers in a bit. The upgrade is finished. Does he really want to commit to this? I mean, the plan for TH is pretty clear. Distract in his main base, force him home, but WFZ says no. But only with 1 Fiend and the Lich. He does a lot of damage to the workers, but not to the towers, and that's definitely a problem. The Mountain King will be forced to a TP. He doesn't have mana anymore. Gets attacked by ghouls, so we will focus on this harass here. Another Nova, another kill. Now comes the Mountain King. But he's alone with 50% HP. Does have an invul, uses it now. So, no follow-up. Frost Armor. He still has the big potion. So he can do this for ever, I guess. Not supply stack. Oh, it's a meat wagon push. Dark Ranger coming. when there's not even a second hero. Nice right click to cancel the clarity and healing. So the shop will be gone. And that means even if TH is going to tier 2, then he doesn't have breakers. And what an unusual push by WFZ. This is one destroyer wagon push. Web is coming as well to get rid of the Zeppelin there fairly quickly. And the shop is gone. He doesn't have a backup shop in his main. He's teching only now, building more towers. And his economy suffered hard. I mean, the towers are still up, but Dark Arrow plus... Wow, what a heavy push. What a heavy push. Very hard to defend with all the losses in the early game. But still the towers up. He's using so much mana on Nova to just wipe out the economy. Dark Ranger dies to the towers. No way. This cannot happen. This cannot happen. Oh boy. Destroyer is there to defend at home. Still no Acolytes dead. He has mana. I wonder what he's waiting for. Good micro here by WFZ. Saving that. Whoa. Can he save it? Really? Yes. Nicely played. And now he has to staff home super quickly. And it's free reign for WFZ's army. With the meat wagon. No repair coming in. And the Mountain King. What can he do without a shop? He's down to 50%. There is a coil. There is a Nova in a bit. So this game looks over. With a 5-unit army. 4 units even. Basically as fast as it gets.
A player's forces are under attack.
Power build on the shop. But the destroyer will be there to cancel it. I like that. And the expansion falls. Mass repair is certainly too late. Well, I could use a second wagon to fasten things up, but that's alright. The Shadow Priest has to help with the healing now. While his Expo is falling. Boom! Down it is! GG! What a game by WFZ. Heavy pressure. Mountain King, maybe not the best choice. But he caught him right where he wanted him. With 5 ghouls. Before the expansion was crap. And that was certainly an amazing play. I mean, there is reasons why Archmage is more common, especially on LR. And that is because it helps with the expansion. But let's say he's going Fiends as usual, with a harassing DK. And attacks this later. Then he has a level 2.5 Mountain King, can easily go up to 3. Then he gets the expansion up without any problems. So going ghouls here against this MK build was so good. And the right choice. And he killed a lot of footmen early. So there was not this overwhelming mass of footmen that can help with defend and stuff. He had no time for that. No double barracks. And he sniped one footman after another. Of course, TH was forced into this harass where he sacrificed quite a few. I mean, he could go double barracks. He saved up to 3k. That's not how it's supposed to be. Yeah, I don't have that overlay that you have, unfortunately. So I don't see resources that well. But definitely, we're starting the Douyu Super League with a surprise. And that is the first map win of WFZ. That means it's now map choice for TH. And if we go into a third map, then it's WFZ's choice again. We have a few subscribers here, by the way, coming in. Thank you very much. Dendel Panda, Anonymous Warcraft 3, Jellyfish for 10 months. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you. We will. Mr. GN for 13 months, sends 2 less than 3s. Thank you. Yayut for 18 months. Douyu Hype. Nagimed for 7 months. Lucky number 7. True that. Schnitzelord for 14 months. And Hampy87 for the first time. Or a resub here, I guess. So, map number 2 has started. And can he make this a clean 2-0? The map is Twisted Meadows. A very big map. Good for humans in general. Here you have your 2 players again. Before we go to yeah. The second best player in the world on paper, the best player according to GCS. He's struggling, he's down, he is facing the lower brackets. Oh, no barracks. What is this? Like mass militia creep? I mean, it's an Archmage for sure on Twisted. Without an Archmage you can't really creep the laboratory, and a level 3 Archmage that early is so good. So far, again, no crypt. But I would be very surprised to see a ghoul opening again. On Twisted. Because, like, you have to scout. You have to know where your opponent is to make this ghoul build work. And even then, if TH decides to expand here, then you have to walk across the entire map, giving the undead a lot of time. Goes to Gohan, 23 months, just 1 month away from the 2-year sub badge. Keep him coming, man, keep him coming. Okay, here's the graveyard, it's a TD build. Makes a lot more sense on Twisted, as I said. You have to scout a lot, you have to walk a lot, and therefore late Fiend build is nice to have. We have seen TH struggling a little on this map early on, especially against Lucifer, but he always has this crazy comeback, same as Infi, where you thought you have him, like when you break the expansion and you kill everything, but out of nowhere he's back with 7 footmen, surrounds your hero, and then game is up again, and open again. So if this is a Tome of Experience, it's the dream. DK scouts, or the undead scouts, counterclockwise, which doesn't really help him here. No Tome of Experience, and Boots of Cathalas, one of the worst drops he could have found. A little bit more armor from the item, a little bit more HP from the Tome, but he wanted something else. And so the DK starts creeping as well. He, as I said, has the time for it. Banking up for attack already. And I wonder what TH is doing. I mean, the barracks has arrived late. He's supply stuck now, though. And this took quite some time. Certainly more time than expected. Tower in the main. Some units are already bruised, and he has to pull new ones for the expansion, so... What is up with TH here? Not as flawless, not as crisp as we're used to seeing.
Forces are under attack.
WFZ, 1 more kill. And he has level 2. Fiora. Again? This is so unusual for TH. Not going for the insta expansion again, but creeping a green spot. It doesn't even give him a level up or something, not even an item. But he decides that this is the right thing to do. Lumber mill again early. Okay, Acolyte scouts this. DK scouts the militia movement. There's no ghouls this time, but there's certainly 2 to 3 coils. And he should split, yeah, a few units to harass the DK, so he's out of range. He cannot allow the undead to get the Ogre Magi. Or the warriors even. But the Ogre Magi is of course the biggest thing. Right click. Oh, just expired beforehand. And I think he didn't get the kill here either. No, he didn't. So first call was waste. And the right click didn't work as well. This works. Double level up. 3 and 2. Both got what they wanted. But yeah, there is not a real follow-up. He got it with the right click. Nicely done. Them Dota skills coming in. But now, there is a coil. And the big one is still up for grabs. This is very, very hard to do for TH. Has to calculate the damage perfectly, but it doesn't work. Level 2.5. Item goes towards him. Whoa. Rod of Necromancy almost dropped. Brought here with a backpack upgrade. I really like that choice. Ring of Region is certainly nice to have. But also not the greatest.
A player's
Town Hall coming up.
Attack.
A lot faster than last time, right? Oh, yeah, it is faster. DK level 2.5. That was, again, an insane harass. He basically had only his hero. And maybe skeletons. But no surround, no unit kills. I mean, there was no unit, really. First scout tower is up, and the base as well, but there's not an arcane tower.
A player's forces are under attack.
Glitch is coming, tier 2 tech is through. And if TH doesn't invest more into his base, then the destroyer push will crack him again. I mean, for now, he has the upper hand, slightly. Half a level ahead, good water elementals, good mana. He kills another worker. I mean, he forces the footman back to stay at the expansion, to not creep, with his few skeletons. And that's the impact of the backpack upgrade. Which costs a little, which delays tech a little. But you see the value. Still no tech. But no tier 3 on the way yet. It doesn't have the resources either. Lich just bought a new Rod of Necromancy and used the first one already, so there's 4 charges remaining.
A player's forces are under attack.
And those skeletons will become important once there's defend. We gotta admit that this early game is a lot better for TH. Way more sustainable. Lost way less footmen. And the expansion was taken a lot easier than before. He has a Shredder already, so it makes it easy to defend against fiends. Well, let's not say easy. Let's say easier.
Under attack. Town is under siege.
But that goes into the lumber intake, and he didn't even tech yet. Again, 600 gold for TH. He doesn't tech at the expansion. No, he didn't. Archmage with a nice stab. Footmen are in as well, but I think WFZ is prepared. Moves out all the acolytes. This forced the town portal though, with a very hurt feat and a counter TP. Finally some time to breathe for TH, and that's exactly what he needs to make this expansion pay off and to finally catch up in tech. Spirit Tower a little late, but he didn't lose acolytes so far. Just a little mining time. And since he survived this, he can tech 2 tier 3, but at the same time tier 2 tech and defend. So those footmen will most likely not die in the next 3 minutes until there is the Orb of Corruption and destroys. Especially the Orb.
A town is under siege.
Helps a lot. And WFZ seems like to have a pact with the creeps. Okay, I leave you alone and you leave me alone. I'm just going for the buildings, I'm just going for the units, but this is dangerous. Not as dangerous as it was against the Mountain King, but, you know, TH and surrounds. Usually works quite well. And now the decay is there. He needs to be in range for the level 3. And I'm pretty sure he can achieve that here. Archmage is far away from level 4, so he can sacrifice the skeletons for it. And there we go. Level 2 coil. And another Nova. He's really keen on investing so much mana into Nova early on to decimate the footman. And I think that's a great choice. Another one dead. He's trying to get a surround with footman or storm for the statue. But it just doesn't work, and WFC gets another kill here. Almost no experience from this fight on the Archmage. Just skeleton kills. And water elemental kills are worth a lot more. You can see level 1.8 already. Footmen try again to storm the base, but with only 5, I don't know. Statues are coming, more fiends are coming. And again, this game looks quite good for the undead. 500 gold for TH. Oh, this fiend. Don't lose anything to towers again. You lost the Dark Ranger already. But okay, DK is home alone to defend this. He does have the orb soon, so that will help. Destroyer upgrade is far away though. He can repair the statue. Sweet move. But he can feel the pressure, certainly. Tower is down instant tier 3 by TH. And this destroyer upgrade will take a while, but What does he really accomplish? He doesn't get mining time. All he gets is lumber harvesting time, but that's okay because the upgrades are all through. And against the double towers, it's not that easy, man. Water Elementals expires, he summons a new one, but that was the last one. I think it's still okay for WFZ. He's trying to break this. If he gets rid of the altar before the Mountain King comes out, man. Floodgates are open, certainly, and now Orb of Corruption is there as well, and he just has to endure 20 seconds. And then there's Destroyers, and he can dispel the Water Elementals. Mountain King is out, though. Oh, DK ran back. For whatever reason.
The town is under siege.
And now TH knows it's Destroyer time. I don't want to waste experience into these units. And again, he builds the towers so close to each other. I don't know if that's right. Expansion with double workshop though. Good amount of towers as well. Archmage is level 3.5 only. 2 statues and a fiend leave the base. A ghoul for scouting. And the next wagon. WFZ and his wagons. Since 2014. He started to revolutionize this matchup. Wasn't as successful as 1-2-0, but without WFZ, no 1-2-0. Same goes for WFZ and TD, of course. But the human just has to survive. And so far, it looks okay. First Destroyer is up, Dark Ranger is out as well. Helps with the towers, but there's 2 masonry upgrades already. And without mana against those 4 towers, I don't know. He will have, or he will be able to attack this from range though. It's just creeping. 4 of the gyrocopters already. And tanks are coming. 3 workshops, 4 workshops coming. He banked so much gold. And it will all be invested. And those tanks will buy the time to go into Knight's Gyros. Mountain King dies? Where the hell did that happen? Didn't die to creeps, did he? What is up today? One loses his Mountain King to his Dark Ranger to towers. And now we have Disease Cloud. Tome of Retraining and Blizzard is coming. So he positions himself right next to the towers. And he needs to get rid of this meat wagon. Silenced immediately. 4 flying machines are coming in. Is their web already? Then he can kite. The Destroyer is already hurt, and there seems to be no web. But he survives for quite some time with his 900 HP. Frost Armor keeps the meat wagon alive. Blizzard is just moving out of the way. But as you can see in the upper right, tanks are coming. Only 2 of them, though. The main base is quite wrecked. But the production lies here. Mountain King coming back. Paladin, therefore, benched for a little bit longer. Web is coming now. 1 tower. I don't know if it's enough. Blizzard is only level 2, so he can heal with the statues against it. Silence is coming in. But yeah, what are the tanks able to accomplish? He sees him now. He can't build... he can't build a meat wagon because he's supply stuck. Could sacrifice a ghoul, I think. The economy doesn't look good at all. One base tanks on quad workshop. It's not really working, but let's see how much time he can buy. Still three ghouls at home. Slows down the tanks, attacks them, and repairs here. This costs a lot of gold, obviously, but same goes for this attack. Almost no mining in the main anymore, but now this helps. No repair possible, thanks to Blizzard. It's too powerful against Acolytes. And I'm really surprised he doesn't go for the tome. But I mean, will be the next target, I guess. He is supply stuck, and it's basically a base race now. Can he get rid of a tier 3 before the altar? If he can't get rid of tier 3, that's no tanks anymore. But also no tanks for him. DK goes home without the orb. There are quite a few acolytes remaining, but he has no gold to rebuild the main. Nor the shop. Archmage and a few tanks, man. They are doing great work. And this takes too long to break the castle. Seems like he doesn't even want to go. Ah, he's still supply stuck as well. And his haunted gold mine is gone. One attack is enough for TH. There is another coil though. Can he kill the Archmage? Nope. Damage reduction on heroes. And this base is wrecked. 2 buildings remaining. And no gold. For this one, GG. It was just 1 attack. And WFZ being so stubborn and not portaling back. He had no TP, but he could have gone to the shop. But TH and tanks, they are good friends, and he makes it 1-1 now. Twisted Meadows, one of the best human maps in this matchup, because of a basically free expansion. I mean, with 1 skeleton, I think he can hold this. With 1 meat wagon, I think he can hold this. But he was supply stuck, so he couldn't go for them. Twisted Meadows is one of the best human maps in the pool. Against undead? Of course, Todd. How did TH expand after the laboratory? Well, he went laboratory, green spot, expansion. The green spot was really interesting. Rarely seen that before. Yeah, the position, of course, pretty bad for the undead. Can't really attack the expo. It's just too far away. So thank you, Naweezy, for the first donation of the day, $5. Greetings to Neo and his buddy Matthias N. Dot. So shout out Matthias, thanks for watching, guys. And a Gamer's Day has resubscribed for 5 months, thank you. Oh shit! Next map is Turtle Rock. The undead heart skips a beat, and the humans, they will think, why did he not ban this? It's so hard. Turtle Rock is unbelievably hard for humans. But we have seen humans expanding. We have seen humans going 1 base tier 3. And it's cross position, so it's not impossible. Game number 3 it is. And the winner of this map will go into the winner bracket final against the winner of 1-2-0 and Focus, which will be played right after this one. The loser will, of course, go down to the lower bracket alongside the loser of the upcoming match. So, Turtle Rock, why is it so hard for human? Because expansions are almost impossible. This is attackable from 2 sides and not really easy to fortify. And quite hard to creep with the big turtle. So that doesn't work. You can go for this spot. It is super hard to creep as well. It takes time. But if you once have like 4 or 5 towers up, it's absolutely safe. We have a Fiend build order again with the DK first. I think on Turtle you can go ghouls. Can even go ghouls and gargs. In my opinion, but nobody does that. Because it's easily countered. But if the expansion takes a long time, you can go ghouls and gargs. because of all the medium creeps, and then you go into mass Garks and you cancel the towers. Of course there's the timing on that one. It's quite hard to pull off, and we will not see this here. Because the destroyer timing is not that much further away, and just more powerful. Again, so many... Wait,
A player's forces are under attack.
7 militia? What is he doing? Okay, he's going orange spot into green spot into expansion, maybe? Very early backpack. And so this will be a roaming Death Knight for most of the time, I guess. Once the Fiends come out. Infi played this one base once and won against 1-0. It's usually not the way the matchup works, because you need an expansion as a human, and you need time, as you saw. So that is level 2, but we are 3 minutes into the game and we haven't seen a single sign of an expansion yet. I think this coil was supposed to land on the water elemental. But alright, decent dish right clicks. But this trade is always better for the human if you get rid of HP of the Death Knight. Because of course we're of regen. T2 tech on the way. 1 extra acolyte in case there is another base harass, as that we've seen like 2 times now. And Romantic plays it all the time. This well-timed destroyer push, footman push into the base. Where are the militia? He still has no resources. He's pulling all the lumber workers. So this is the natural creep. And still a level 1 DK, so no regen. Or almost no regen. And no ghouls. Again, to follow it up.
A player's forces are under attack.
Just 1 feed, but if he can steal the Warlord, that is magnificent. He has 3 coils, 4 coils I guess. But his DK is super low, and I like how TH is putting the right clicks on his DK. Level 3 in Scourge Bone Chimes. A little bit of experience for him, and he paused the game. I think WFZ, maybe some lags. Very unfortunate timing, of course. Because that's when you want to throw the coil, obviously. But there was none. Thank you, Fruwald, for 22 months, man. Walker 3 Invitational was a dream. Thanks for the big effort to make this happen. Less than 3. Thank you for your 22-month resub and the kind words. Next time if we do an Invitational, we need to have Todd there. Todd and Grubby do the casting and I'll just lay back and enjoy. So there seems to be a situation. Fake lagging. Yeah. Okay. What the hell? Maybe there really was a disconnect. And because of that, he couldn't harass, really? I don't know if the Death Knight is dying over there. Maybe Lawlight can explain. He's in the game as well. Casting on Korean. But no answer yet. Both are in the game. No, he didn't start the expansion yet, right? There was no power build bug. I'm pretty sure he dropped. Yeah. Next game, WFZ calls the Warlord, TH pause and ask for a regame. I mean, you could see it on the DK, right? Pretty sure about it. That happens quite a bit recently on NetEase. We've seen it on Romantic side. And we've seen it, where was it? It was WFZ, right? Against Romantic. Or was it the other way around? No, I think it was Romantic against WFZ, where he had that game won, but right-clicked all his footmen into WFZ's base, then disconnected. Yeah, I remember. So, regame. Nice of TH to give him the regame, or maybe the admins just did it, I don't know. Because they write in Chinese, and I don't speak Chinese. Okay, then we do all of this again. In this winner bracket, semi-final of Group A. The winner of this game, of this map, will go into the winner bracket final. The loser will face the loser of 1-0 versus Focus, which is our next game here today. To more than 1,400 viewers already, thank you very much for tuning in early. This was supposed to start at 12, but delayed for 1 hour, so you didn't miss too much. We don't have cross position anymore. Just imagine a close position tower rush now. With cannon towers. The dream. But no, they are on the same lane. Which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, which is certainly a possibility, makes it easier for the human, right? Because the expansion position is further away from the undead. And in theory, the main should be better protected against the push that's to come. With the tier 2 building, with a few towers, with the wall off. So I think this is better for TH, which is okay, because WFZ lagged out. I wonder if they play the same. TH not going for the insta expansion, therefore orange into green. This seems to be the normal way to do it, though. And what else is in the map pool that he vetoed? He has 2 vetoes. I'm pretty sure he vetoed Ancient Isle. But what else? Echo Isles? No way. Amazonia? Not very likely. Tyrannus Stand? Also not very likely. So maybe AZ? I don't know. Maybe there's some special strategies by WFZ that I'm not aware of. He's certainly great on Tyrannus versus Orc, but against human, I don't know. So he knows the starting position now. Scouting this one and this one. TH is playing blind.
A player's force
He has no idea what his opponent is doing. And he didn't even see the scouting acolyte. Only scouts out now with the footman. And he's scouting in the right direction, so it doesn't take that much time. With malicious support, of course, it's easy. Close up attack for 6. Very nice help. DK is, of course, way too late to harass this, but maybe the big turtle here is up for grabs. The acolyte is already waiting for the harass. And again, this is really late, but he gets, +9 damage now. Gets a kill though, and has 3 more charges of Product of Necromancy. Could go for this Water Elemental, which is nice experience. Don't really know why he's going for these skeletons. Cost him some time, but alright. Tech has started.
Player's forces are under attack.
And so we're just waiting for the destroyers to come, which will take some time though. Early defend, right? Yeah, 3 minutes 20 in, and we're already going for defend, which is of course because the turtles have piercing. This helps, and there's a lot of berserkers on the map as well. Puff Fiends. Coil again too late. Oh, but he got that one. skeletons got the last hit, if I'm not mistaken. And so one more kill is level 2. This is better than on map 1. So it's the gauntlets. Oh no, I can't keep it. Boots. Okay. 4 skeletons is his army. The first fiend is coming. And again, militia train. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So many of them. So the acolyte is there. Didn't wake them up early, but he loses one. Ooh, that was close. So how much can he steal? Next one is a level up. There we go. First one stolen. The big one. That's where it counts. To keep the Archmage away from 3. Is it coming this time? He's moving the DK. Uses another one here. He's trying to split the footman, but nice blocks from the Fiend. Gamble for the Warlord. Tension is rising. You can feel it. Kills another worker. Is it time to kill the Warlord now? He does so much damage. Leaves the Warlord alone for quite some time to just focus on the DK. And now it's time to kill it. Fiend shot a little too early. Boots of Keltalas though. How many footmen did he lose? 1, 3, right? 3 is okay. But he doesn't have the Wait. What? Ah, okay, he does have the resources now. And WFZ's problem is his health. No potions. Oh, there is potions now. And statues are coming. He delays the Lich a little for the statues. Which is understandable, since he really wants destroyers. This is just more experience for this Archmage. But every single bit of damage helps WFZ, especially on a map like this. With boots, though, he can force a town portal. 6 HP, and he survives. And he just walks away. Unholy Aura is quite good. Can the Archmage reach?
Player's forces are under attack.
It's close, though. He doesn't want to go into the base. But damn, these statues have to work immediately.
A town is under siege.
On Blight, of course, HP regeneration is higher. The Lich will come out and therefore save him a little. He didn't even need the footman push this time. He still has 5 of them.
A player's forces are under attack.
That's enough with this already. No Spirit Tower for this. But a Lich. And now the statue. He needs to move the statue into the range. Oh! This Fiend. Nice anti-block. Or counter-block. With the DK now. He needs more blocks! No! Loses the Fiend over there. TH is playing this so well. Whoa, 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 whoa. No power to follow that up. Level 3 finally. And now I think he has to TP out. Yeah, exactly. Now that the nuke got stronger. He just had to. Good timing. What a timing by TH. How much time did he buy with this attack? Has to go for an Acolyte immediately. 8,050. Ah, it's not too much, but still. Tier 2 tech on the way. This seems to be the smoothest game that TH had so far. Expansion Harass didn't work well. Like, he killed 3 peasants, but that's it. Legion Scroll on the way. And then he went into attacking the base, like, right away. And WFZ wasn't prepared because all the right clicks that TH did before, splitting the footmen away from the creeps, or most of them, and following the DK, that was absolute key to his survival. Ooh, this is not supposed to be that way. Getting so much mana burned.
A town is
And
under
Archmage
siege.
is back to full health. Another attack. 3, 7 footmen. And still no Spirit Tower. I like that he blocks, but I don't like that he's surrounded. And I don't think the trade is gonna be good for him. DK has to run all the way back. Destroyer upgrade is finished though, and that's why the statue is parked there. To have the first Destroyer up against this. Dispel, Orb of Annihilation. So he should be fine. Oh, aiming close around here. Didn't quite get it.
The town is under siege.
How much can he get done there? Not a single corpse. And he has to move this Destroyer, otherwise he will lose him. There we go. But you really don't want to lose your statue there. Because you need the regen. And this massive footman is still a little overwhelming for WFZ. TH, he knows exactly when to attack. He's gonna lose a few though. He looked like crippled. Was it the effect of the orb? So, down to 1 Nova. Again, I like how he killed the shop. Achilles heel of a lot of races. Which doesn't get exploded very often. Tier 3 tech, and again the 3 tower line. The destroyers have free reign now, as there's basically no anti-air. But it's not a dual slaughterhouse push. It's not really dangerous. He's just buying time.
The town is under siege.
So close, and he got it. 5 supply gone. A little too greedy. And since there's still no statue, no mana regen, no coil. Compare the gold mines again. This last Therese cost a bit. 6,350. Huh. Roughly 200, 150 maybe. Plus the acolytes that he had to repair. No wagon this time. Another destroyer for scouting. I like the position over the trees. Lots of vision through that. And 1 destroyer push isn't enough anyway. Haha, DK stole it. Plus 3 to his primary. And despite this, now he loses all his footmen. Constantly using resources for the repair. And of course you want to drain your opponent. Is it a Pally second? Okay, no Mountain King. And this time it's double air. Griffin aviaries, boys. No workshops, no tanks, no gyrocopters. It's Dragonhawks and Griffins. Plus the Tome of Retraining, 2 claws. And again, this is easy to defend. I really like that more and more players, doesn't really matter which race, are going into Tome of Retrainings to get rid of their early build. For example, Water Elementals will just be dispelled. They do have good health and you need some dispels for it, but you just feed the undead and you never want that. I'm pretty sure the fiends do have web already. Got it. One of mana stealing is nice though. He wants level 3 so bad. 4 and 1. 4 and almost 3. Red spot's still up for grabs. In the meantime, we see Cloud upgrade against the towers here. And Griffins immediately. I think he can disable all 3 with 1 Cloud, right? I think now what? Talisman immediately sold. No Ring of Protection this far for WFZ, who is called the Lord of the Rings in China, because he always gets the rings. Of experience. So, close to level 5 or close to level 4? Gives it over to the Lich. With potion and TP, so he's quite safe. Paladin and Dragonhawk. This is so annoying. This time WFZ has to react. There's no... Oh, with 4 destroyers, there is a chance to kill all of this. 2 masonry upgrades, though. TH always focuses on these. So area of effect on both sides. One from the destroyer, one from the archmage. Who can deal more damage? And who can wreck the economy more? Cloud is still working. Blizzard is still working. He can prepare. And if this goes through, he's supply stuck until all of eternity. Because he can't really afford to rebuild this. But I guess it's gonna happen. I guess he's just slicing through 3 ziggurats at a time. Or 4 maybe. And creeping in the meantime. This is TH goes to tier. He wiped out the economy though. And kept those 2 towers alive. Trying to surround on the archmage. There is a staff, but that's about it. Come on. Second try. Doesn't really work. Invo potion. And Holy Light saves this AM. Good movement by TH, but those surrounds, they must stick. He must encircle the archmage. 50 supply. Another griffin. Griffins are amazing in sniping statues. With a blood mage, they are great in sniping fiends. But they don't do shit against destroyers. That's it. First ziggurat is coming back for the 60 supply. Doesn't really need more at the moment. Those were buffer ziggurats. Still hurts to lose them. Especially if he just goes for it again. 4 griffins. Doesn't have an army for this, right? Use Cloud again. Lowers the lumber income. And again, the question is, how does WFZ respond? He needs to get rid of this army. Level 5 already? No, but it's getting close. And he doesn't cause the distraction that he needs to cause. He got rid of every single... Ah, okay, not every single acolyte, because this one was newly remade. But boy, this hurt. Oh, this hurt. 2 well-timed attacks into the base. Without towers. And
a player's forces are under attack.
Not even going for knights. Not even going for gyrocopters or tanks. He's completely ignoring the destroyers. Who are sent to the expansion now. But no tower up. It's a good timing. Meantime, Lich and DK getting closer to 5. That could be a turnaround in this game. Once he reaches 5-5. And then nuke the archmage.
The player's forces are under attack.
But this boy just got level 5. He scouts with a Destro. He needs to fight this. He can't go for a base race. At all. 2 destroyers not taking care of the towers here. Just the workers. Causing more pain for the working man.
A player's forces are under attack.
TH broke upkeep, 60 supply now for him. Still 50 for WFZ. That means economy is a little more equal than it was before. Mountain King 3rd, by the way. Or was it 2nd? Kills off a destroyer. Once again, 5 supply gone. At the moment, his army is so weak. Where are all the destroyers? Are they still somewhere here? Or did he lose so many?
Are under attack.
Oh, nice web. Well done. 6 supply gone. Out of nowhere. But I guess TH is preparing his next expansion. Overlord's still up, but we have D-Shield now. We have Stormbolt level 2, and we have Blizzard level 3! It's the 3rd game, And for the third time, somebody is losing his heroes to creeps or towers. What is up? Double big invo. This time he defends earlier. Full XP on the Mountain King, of course, who's closer to 4 and a lot of cunning for him.
Player's forces are under attack.
More intelligence, always good. Can he reach for the web again? Not this time. Going for the big pickup. Is WFZ missing the time to produce? I don't think so. It's still 1,000 gold for TH. No lumber though, as there is no shredder.
A player's forces are under
Exodus
attack.
again. TH is profiting so much from this, and Blizzard reapplied. Oh, nice though. Going for the Archmage. What a town portal force. Must have been a little worried about his DK. But there was another invo, and he used it. So, Black Citadel still alive. Good amount of acolytes remaining. The issue is the expansion. Only 500 gold for TH there, 1,800. So 1,300 gold difference in the main. Due to 3 harasses. Human Tri-Hero now. Almost unbeatable. I get free mana regen, resulting in a lot of Holy Lights. Can't really get rid of the Holy Light because of Divine Shield and potions and staffs. And single target against Undead is great as well. So, 4 towers, Masonry 2 only, no one to the workers. And he gets rid of the first one. TH has no interest in defending this. Panda second, by the way. Interesting choice, I guess. But okay, he can't win the Shackles, so... Dark Ranger. Only against the heroes. Ah, okay, he's transitioning into flying machines. I didn't get that. So he wipes out the economy again. That means TH is soon to be without income. He is without income. But still has 1,000 gold. Quite easy to support flying machines from there. Five and 5. This is where the undead shines. Usually.
A player's forces are under attack.
1,000 gold in his base, but we have a big fight here. Nice, Blizzard! Oh boy, and the Mountain King stunned to death or not? Nope. Survives this one for now. But he needs the anti-air. He doesn't have them anymore. This means destroyers have basically free reign if he gets rid of this one. Ah, there's 2 more coming. And they could kill one. Nice micro by WFZ. Stabs out a gyro. That's how important they are to him. Stab, stab, stab. So much value. And the Expo is running again. And everything is bruised, man. Everything is bruised. 4 destroyers. 2 steadies. The Panda needs levels. There's still 2 red spots.
A player's forces are under
The
attack.
3rd invul. The WFZ is wasting time checking for the head of the turtle, while TH is creeping this spot and the tail. Invo potions are so important now. Everybody has one.
Player's forces are under attack.
You can see in their inventories. Root braces though, fantastic for the Lich. As a human, you really want to get rid of the Lich because of the Orb of Corruption and the damage in general. With his root braces, just got a lot harder. This air army is quite good. Panda is not 3. Needs to kill something before the next fight. 0-0 attack, 0-0 attack.
A player's forces are under attack.
Paladin hit level 3 as well, big update. So Panda's level 3 now, because he got another thing that keeps him alive. Nice breath of fire, but not nice enough, man. The area of effect is way too hard. He's losing 1 destroyer, he's losing 2 destroyers, he's losing 3 destroyers. All the air is gone. And the Panda's next on the menu. There is an invul potion, but no healing after that. It seems like TH has done it with only 3 Griffin Riders still left, but the third hero is about to fall in an instant. Another Fiend dies. 36 supply only, gets some healing, but TH is overtowering him with 52. Nice web, but the Stormbolt is way too strong. Gets a bash out, level 5. And now it's just a matter of a second. Oh, level 6. Ultimates, maybe? No, it's Aura 3. He's insanely fast and insanely strong. Can he win this? And there's still 2 more Stormbolts. There's Holy Lights. As long as these statues are alive, though, nobody has income anymore, and he gets the Panda back. He got rid of all the Griffins? He really did. Oh, nice stun, so there's no coil. But he's trapped there now! Whoa! The staff is off cooldown, so he can't staff the Paladin. He must save the Paladin. Same goes for the Lich! Intense micro battles here, ladies and gentlemen. We do have one more. But no. TH is the one with a little income. He expands again. Must be scouted. Oh, no web. I mean, no burrow. That hurts. That's a die. Or does have nothing else. So, all that WFZ has left is his heroes and the statue. And that's about it. Cancels the expansion, gets rid of some more workers, getting closer to death and decay. Unbelievable. What a game! The base lane is real, but all those gyros are hurt. And look at them, he's sacrificing them to kill the Panda, but it's not working. Blizzard is not strong enough. Here we go. Next breath of fire hits a lot. Triple kill. TH transitioned into tanks. There's no acolytes. Oh, 3 acolytes remaining. But the cavalry is here, and those tanks will be defeated once the Lich is there. TH still mining for 2,100. WFZ not mining at all. But 2 tanks don't make a difference. $380 gold remaining. At one point, there's not gonna be invul potions anymore. Ooh, look at this NK. 40% damage reduction. Why is he giving the claws over to him, not to the Archmage? That's quite weird. Another attack, but there's only towers. But he gets rid of this guard tower before it's finished, so this attack is way easier. He can trap him there, though. But with only 4 gyros and a Griffin Rider, do you really want that? Tomb of Retraining again? Is he going back into water elementals? Would be the first time that I see a player go back and forth. Towers established on the back. He's aiming for the Panda again. Breath of Fire was neat, but there's no healing on him at all. And he gets a lucky bash for the 2nd time. Stormbolt kills him. This doesn't do anything, but the Archmage! Holy Light and Invul Potion last second, and that was a Hail Mary. Could have been his saving grace, but again the bashes are coming in. The coil arrives too late. The Lich falls, and GG! TH does it. Fulfills the comeback. Man, what a game. WFZ was holding on for a long time with his heroes only, but at one point he couldn't hold on anymore, and then the human heroes are so great with the Walking Mana Fountain Archmage. He had to aim for the Archmage, didn't work. Lucky TH, or a little bit too early to focus. Like, one more hit and then focus and he's dead. But the favorite prevails and is now in the winner bracket final. This means we don't get an undead mirror winner bracket final, which is good for us viewers. Not that good for the Scourge, though, as they find themselves in the lower bracket here. 1,900 viewers, that is pretty cool. And yeah, this is the bracket as it stands right now. Okay, Liquipedia is not updated yet, but as you saw, TH won this game and is now waiting for his opponent. Either 1-0 or Focus, one of those two will meet the world champion in Group A's winner bracket final. We will throw you into a little break, and then we'll be right back with the second game here, Undead versus Orc action.